Alright, let me explain how this jig works here. You're going to take scoops, just like this, of the dirt. You pour it in, and you rotate, and all the sand is going to fall out into the pile here, all this fine sediment through the mesh, and it's going to collect the bigger rocks. And you put a bucket down here so that by the time they go down this angled mesh sleeve, they go into the chute and into the bucket, which would be there. From there we take the bucket, we bring it up, and we start pouring it into the screens, sifting in the water and letting the garnets settle lower and lower because they're the heavier stone. There's a couple other ways we can screen it, simply by shoveling it into various size classifiers. So something like this, you pour the dirt in the top and it drops down, and you're going to end up collecting from that lower screen. This one here, same thing. No garnets are going to be as big as this mesh, so what happens is when you scoop all the dirt in, all the bigger rocks are going to fall off. All the sand will fall through that bottom screen lower, and you're going to put your bucket on the bottom here. And so once you've shoveled your dirt in, it all settles through, runs down the chute, and collects in the bucket for you to, again, further screen. So I completely submerge it, start bouncing the stones up and down, and all the garnets, which are heavier, are going to fall towards the bottom. And I sift it back and forth so that I concentrate them to the center, rotate the screen, lather, rinse, repeat. Let it drain a bit, so then if I check underneath, I can usually see where my heavies have concentrated. They're all in this corner. So when I take the sponge, I'm going to make sure the sponge ends up there. And then when I flip it, you should see them all right there. So here's the flip that I just did. You can hopefully see the concentrate in different areas of the reds and pink kind of glows throughout here as the sun hits them. So the idea is I'll pick out all the best ones, and then I'll grab this concentrate area. It's about a third of the overall mass that I've flipped. I'll grab it and put it back in the screen with some fresh dirt, and then splash and concentrate it again so the heavies are down at the bottom, and keep picking. I'm going to keep reusing that area to get any that I miss, and it just helps with the contrast to show me where the garnets have ended up. So I'll show you at the end of the day what I get from the bigger bucket, but so far I've got about that many. So at the end of the 3.5 gallon bucket, these are the cuttable ones I got. There's a few more that would make smaller stones.